All right, so today we're going to learn how to write electron configurations, but including the d orbital and the f orbital. So we're going to start by writing the electron configuration for manganese, which is Mn. So remember, your first step is it's called the electron configuration. So we have to figure out, well, how many electrons are in this atom of manganese. So we go to our periodic table and we find manganese. So we go here and we see, okay, manganese is atomic number 25, so we know that it has 25 protons. Okay, but we don't care really necessarily about protons because we're writing the electron configurations, so we need to figure out, well, how many electrons does this atom have? Well, if it's an atom, we know that if it has 25 protons, it also has 25 electrons. So we now can do the electron configuration for 25 electrons. Just kind of a reminder, we have group or period 1. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are your S blocks. Okay, over here we have the reddish color. This is our P block. Our yellow here is going to be our D block. Okay, and just kind of a reminder, they start off at a different energy level. So scandium right here is going to start off at 3, it'll be 4, 5, 6, and we're not going to include the F block right now, so we're just not going to worry about that at this point. So again, so the S and the P block follow the same energy levels. So this first one's going to be 1, and then lithium over through boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen is going to be 2. Okay, just the D block has a different starting point. So their energy levels are going to begin at energy level 3 because remember, we have to fill each of the energy levels first before we can move on to the next one. So we need to go back and fill that using our d orbitals. So we're now going to write our electron configuration for manganese with 25 electrons. So we're going to start at the beginning. So we always start at the beginning like we're writing a book. So we're going to start at our hydrogen. So we know we're at energy level 1. Okay, that's where that 1 comes from right there. And hydrogen, this purple right there with the teal, is our S block, meaning they're in that specific area. And there are going to be 1, 2 electrons that are going to fall in there. So we're going to put the exponent of 2. Nothing is to the right of helium, so we're going to come back to lithium. Okay, so we see now we're at energy level 2. So we're now at that second energy level of our atom. We're still in the S block. So as we said, we're still in the S block here. So we're going to write S, and we have 1, 2. So we have 1, 2 electrons. Okay, we're going to keep reading to the right. All right, I run into boron. Like I said, the S and the P have the same energy level, so we're still at energy level 2, but now we're in the P block. So think of the hotel. So this is like the S are the sunny rooms and the P are the pink rooms. So we're technically like they're different rooms. So we're going to now count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I have 6. Nothing is to the right of neon, so I come back to the beginning and I run into sodium. We look, all right, I'm at energy level 3. Still in the S block. Cross out Na and Mg. So that's 2. Out of elements, keep going, run into aluminum. We're still in the third energy level because, again, P and S are the same. We're in the P block, so I'm going to write P. Cross out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we have right now used up 18 electrons. We still have a few more to go, so 7 more. Come back to the beginning. All right, run into potassium. That's energy level 4. 2 electrons here, so that covers electron 19 and electron 20. Okay, so now you'll notice we're running into the D block. But you'll notice we're here at the 4th energy level. But the D block, we need to go back and finish filling our 3rd energy level. So that's why the D block goes into the 3rd energy, begins at the 3rd energy level. So we're at 3 again, and we're going to count. So we have to get to 25 electrons. So we have 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and we end up there. So it's going to be 3D, and then it's the 5th element or the 5th electron. Double check your work and always add your exponents. Those should add up to the 25 electrons. So you should add all these numbers together, and we end up getting 25, so we know we didn't skip any areas. So that's incorporating our D block. So I want you guys to try doing it for silver. Okay, so go first figure out your protons, which then will allow you to figure out the electrons because we're in an atom, and then you can figure out your electron configuration. So now we're going to do the F orbital. So the F orbital, those are your lanthanoids and actinoids. So we're going to write the electron configuration for lead. So we're going to find lead, and then we're going to do the electron configuration for that. So we have Pb right here. Okay, and we're going to go back to here and use our electron configuration. So let's go Pb here. So we have Pb, which is lead. So we know Pb has 82 protons. And since it's an atom, we know that it also has 82 electrons. So we need to write the electron configuration all the way through 82. The one thing I want to point out here, so again, we're going to number these. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, our D blocks 3, 4, 5, 6. These again are going to be the same thing as group 1 and 2. But now we're going to have to use these blocks down here. And again, they're going to start at a different energy level. These are not 8 and 9. These begin at 4 and 5. And they do not come after all the elements. Look at their electrons. So 57 electrons, 56 protons, I mean. So we have 57 protons, 56 protons. This falls right here. They just took it out to condense the periodic table. Okay, 89, we'll notice down here the AC. Okay, well we have 88. That means that that's falling right there. Okay, so we cannot forget about them. So I'm going to keep those red blobs there because, again, they took this out just to condense it. So it really is a really long periodic table. So we're going to go all the way to lead. So we're going to begin at the beginning at hydrogen. So we have 1s2. That gets rid of electron 1, electron 2. All right, now I go to electron 3, the second energy level. So 2, or at the s block, 2s, electron 3 and electron 4. So 2s2. I'm going to keep reading. All right, I'm at electron 5. Well, we're still, this is remember your P block. Okay, so we have 2p electrons. We got to get rid of all of these. So we have 6 that we got rid of. We'll run out to neon, come back to sodium. We're at energy level 3. We're at 11 and 12 electrons. So 2s. Again, these are your s blocks. 2s2. Okay, these are our Ds. So we're going to start running into our Ds soon. So we're going to then run into 13. So that's 3 still, because it's a P. Remember, S and P's have the same energy levels. So now we have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 electrons. So we have 6 electrons there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're at electron 18. Come to 19. All right, so we have 4s2. We got rid of 19 and 20. All right, look, we're running into that D block. So now we're at 3D. All right, and 3D, it's going to be 3D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We run into GA, electron 31. Remember, this is now going to be 4P. So we're at 4P. We're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4P6. All right, and then we're going to run out. So we're going to come back to rubidium, 37. That's at 5s2. Run into Y. That's 4D. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm just going to continue it over here because I ran out of room. Then we have run into IN. So that's going to be 5P. So remember, the P's are the same energy level as the S. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still got to keep going. Come back to electron 55. We're at energy level 6. So 6 S because we're purple. 1, 2 electrons. All right. Now you'll notice we come to our first block there. That means we are at our lanthanoids. So we are going to put 4, because that's our energy level, and then this is our F block. So we have F, we have to count our elements. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now we come back because we're at electron 70, so we come to 71. And now we have our D blocks. We're in yellow. So we have 5D. And count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this one actually is supposed to be 14. I think I just counted wrong. So then we go here and we have our P. So notice we're again at 6P, and we have to get to that second element or second electron set. So we're at 82, so 2P2, and that is our final electrons. The 4F group, I just want to point out that the electrons, depending on which periodic table you use, you're going to have a different set of numbers there. So make sure you guys use the the periodic table that you guys colored in, because that has the appropriate amount of elements per lanthanoid and actinoid group. All right, so I want you guys to try doing, for homework, ND. So write the electron configuration for ND. Okay, so you have to go through S, P, then D, then your Fs to get to the ND, okay?